A former Metro police detective says he was terminated because of a disability.
WDRB's Stefan Johnson tells us how the former detective is fighting for his reputation and career.
Well, this week, the former detective filed a lawsuit against the city claiming wrongful termination, and in a one-on-one interview, he shared his side of the story.
Post-traumatic stress, anxiety, and major depressive disorder.
Former Metro Police Detective Christopher Palombi shares the mental disorder that led to his problems and cry for help.
When I asked for help, it wasn't well received.
Palombi is a U.S. Army veteran and served in Afghanistan, but says his service to the community and country started at age 16.
As a volunteer EMT, became a fireman, joined the Army, became a medic, became a police officer. And it's just been one consistent form of trauma to the next.
And as a result, Palombi says he suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder, which was exacerbated by the recent protests on the streets of Metro Louisville.
That is the closest to combat that I've experienced since I've been home.
Palombi says that's when he asked for help.
That I could feel these episodes coming on. I could feel this getting worse, and I could feel my mental health deteriorating.
He eventually went to California for a 30-day treatment program and says within a few weeks, he saw improvement.
I started taking the correct medications. I started talking to the right people. The environment they had out there was fantastic. They try to get you back to the state you were in before you broke, for lack of a better word.
But Palombi says while he was in treatment, the department was making a case against him.
And I get off the plane, I come around the corner, I'm met with a wall of uniformed and plainclothes officers.
Palombi was eventually terminated for allegedly threatening members of the command staff.
I felt betrayed.
Again, I want to be very explicit here. So you never specifically mentioned anyone by name and threatened them?
Not that I recall.
Well, where did that come from?
I'm not sure, to be entirely honest.
On Thursday, Palombi filed this lawsuit claiming he was terminated in spite of his PTSD, a recognized disability.
It's almost like somebody having a heart attack, saying something, and then getting charged, even though it was a medical issue.
We reached out to LMPD, but the department does not comment on pending litigation. Meanwhile, once the city has been served, they'll have 20 days to respond to the lawsuit. I'm Stefan Johnson, WDRB News.